Whiteside County Soil and Water Conservation. Heather in studio with us. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning.
Let's get started here. Invasive plant of the month.
Yeah, this month we're going to talk about buckthorn. It's a small green tree with black berries, and it's threatening the future of our forests, wetlands, and prairies. It's going to outcompete all your native plants for their nutrients, light, and moisture, and get rid of the wildlife habitats. It also contributes to erosion and a decrease in soil quality. So you want to try and remove those as much as possible, but that's going to be a multi-year commitment. Pulling the seedlings is going to be your most beneficial, but that's not always easy to do. If it's less than 3/8 of an inch, you can pull it by hand. If bigger, you're going to need to use this hand tool to make sure you get that root system out. Also, if you cut the stump in the winter, apply herbicide, and that'll help stop the regrowth. So you just kind of got to stay on them as they just keep coming back. And they spread pretty easily from birds, so that's why you want to get rid of them, because they spread.
So buckthorn, are there thorns involved with this, Heather?
There are some thorns in it. It's not like a rose thorn, but there are thorns on that tree.
All right, now your next item here, snow, but it's been no so far.
I know, we haven't had very much yet, but it's coming. And that snow, it's just so important for our climate system. People don't realize how much we actually need snow. It's going to help regulate the temperature of your surface, and then once that melts, the water's going to help fill our rivers and reservoirs all over the world. So it's really important for our plants and their root systems as well. So as much as we don't like snow, we kind of need it.
Right. Winter family fun.
Yeah, so obviously winter is here. It's cold out, and it's a good time to get your kids outside, build a snowman, make snow angels. You can make shoveling fun, make it a game. Make frozen bubbles. You can paint the snow with food coloring or go sledding. Inside, just build a fire, make a blanket fort, bake something, lots of arts and crafts. Winter can be a really hard time, so just make sure you're trying to make it fun for your kids too, because they kind of get tired of being stuck inside.
Yeah, no doubt. Again, visiting with Heather of Whiteside County. So we got a bird of the month.
We do. So we have the dark-eyed junco. It's actually a very common bird, and it's from the sparrow family. The lifespan's about 3 to 11 years. It's half black, half white, with bright white tail feathers, and they're really kind of flashy to look at. And we're still going to see them around now. They grow a really heavy coat to keep warm, so they're still around us in the winter. They're going to eat seeds and insects, and their predators are hawks and owls. You'll find them in open areas like edges or clearings, so you'll still see them. They're kind of a cool bird. They do sing, so you'll hear them. Whether you see them or not, you're still going to hear them.
So they do migrate then?
A little bit, but since they get that nice warm winter heavy coat, they will stay right around here. We'll have them year round.
Yeah, it's funny. Every once in a while you see like a robin around at the winter time. So some of them do stick around.
Yeah, they've gotten used to our weather, so they'll stick around.
Winter calving tips.
So I grew up on a cattle farm. It's where I know the most. Right now, calves are going to start coming depending on your breeding policy, what you do. Make sure you have plenty of water for your cows. Make sure they've got that extra grain and hay or silage, whatever you're feeding, to get that body condition score up. A windbreak or a building. Have something available so that way you have a good calving situation. A warming box is always necessary, or if you're willing to bring them inside. Growing up, we would wake up and there would be calves in the garage or sometimes in the living room. Never knew where they'd be.
What?
Yeah, so you got to keep them warm.
Room?
Yep, Dad would bring them inside wherever we could get them warm. So have that extra bedding, dry towels. Just be prepared. Make sure your calves nurse within the first 2 hours to get the colostrum, and then if you are having issues, make sure you just have a bag of colostrum or milk replacer ready. Everything that you can have ready now will have you prepared for what's going to happen. So,
let's touch upon the firearms season numbers. What's that about?
Yeah, so state of Illinois for first firearm season was 53,348, which is 1,000 more deer than the first season in 22. So Illinois did pretty good. Whiteside had 402 deer for the first season, which is up from 335 in 2022. So the numbers are up. The deer, they're getting the deer. And we still have archery season until January 14th. So you can still go out and get them if you want.
Did you ever do any hunting?
Nope, hunting was not for me.
You did not do that, okay.
Nope.
All right. Snowmobile fun. Again, no snow,
nope.
But we're hoping to have some.
It's coming. The trails will be open as soon as we get snow. You can check the conditions online before going out. Make sure you're taking those safety classes. A safety class is required for any youth ages 12 to 16. I can't talk today. They have to take a class before riding on that public property. So make sure you're getting your warm clothes ready. Go out and get them if you need them. It's going to be cold. The Whiteside County Snowboards have a Facebook page. You can see when they're going to be open. And your sleds also have to be registered with the DNR. It's $45 for 3 years, but it is required. So make sure you're getting those sleds registered before you go out.
I can imagine they can go online and find out more information on that.
Yep, the DNR website has everything you need to know for that.
Okay, again, visiting with Heather from Whiteside County, a forestry improvement workshop.
Yeah, so the Whiteside County Soil and Water is hosting a forest improvement workshop. So mark your calendars for Saturday, January 13th from 9 to 11 at the Morrison Community Room at the library. We have Luke Coate, who's the Illinois DNR forester. He's going to be there to talk about forest improvements, some different EQIP grants and things you can get. There's also going to be a raffle where you can buy tickets to win a drip torch, a backpack sprayer, or a basket of forestry supply items. If you want, you can call the office to get signed up for that, 815-772-2124, extension 3. They just want a head count for who's going to be there. So,
Okay. What was the date on that again?
Yep, Saturday, January 13th at the library in Morrison from 9 to 11 for the forestry improvement workshop.
Okay, another one of your talking points today, director election.
Yeah, so the Whiteside County Board of Directors, they're having an upcoming election. It's going to be in February. Anyone interested can come by the Soil and Water office. You have to fill out a certificate of eligibility form as well as provide proof of residency in the county. That has to be done by January 26th. So you got a little over a month to get that done. You just have to reside in the county. You have to own land in the county to be a director. So
And how long of a term do they normally
it's
run?
usually a 2-year term,
Okay.
but you can stay on longer. It just kind of depends. But we recommend everyone to come in and get signed up for that.
How many directors are there, do you know?
We have 5.
Okay, 5
Yep,
directors.
but we have 3 that are eligible to go off. So we're looking for more.
Okay, and your final point, spring tree and fish orders.
Yep, believe it or not, spring's going to be here before we know it. And the Whiteside County Soil and Water, we do a spring tree sale as well as a spring fish sale. So if you're interested, they are on a first come, first serve, depending on quality or quantity, what's available from the businesses. So get signed up for those. If you want fish or trees, just call the office and Tricia can help you get signed up for that.
And the number once again?
Is 815-772-2124, extension 3.
And your website.
Yep, we're on Facebook with the Whiteside County Soil and Water, or it is Whiteside County Soil and Water, or swcd.com.
All right, hey, have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Listen Christmas Eve at 7 p.m. for a special broadcast of George Frederick Handel's classic oratoria, The Messiah. Performed by the renowned Mormon Tabernacle Choir with the Philadelphia Orchestra. This special broadcast of The Messiah is brought to you locally by the Lemke Funeral Homes of Clinton, the Morrison Community Hospital, and Restave Care and Rehabilitation of Morrison, Illinois. Don't miss The Messiah, Christmas Eve at 7 p.m. on FM 105.9 and AM 1340 KROS.
This is KROS Sports Director Gary Detterman. From my family to yours, best wishes. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.